Send a unit to space, but take control of the astronaut. I don't understand how I haven't tried that before. That's ingenious. That is hands down one of the best recommendations I've had in one of these videos. Like, I'm gonna send a wobbly horse into space, but can I become the wobbly horse? Wait, what? Oh, I am the horse! Oh no, my rider! Oh, what? I think I was reincarnated as a tree. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And for today's episode, we've got more viewer recommendation battles. Like I told you guys last time that if you left a comment on that video, or you follow me on Twitter and replied to that tweet, then you stood a chance of having your recommendation show up in this episode. And after looking things over, I can safely say that we've got some good ones for today. We'll start things off with Itchy Trigger Finger, 1 Deadeye, and 25 Cheerleaders. This was a recommendation that I saw over and over and over again, so even if this wasn't specifically your comment that was chosen, know that you did contribute to this being part of the video, because I really couldn't resist with so many people wanting to see fully automatic Western units. I mean, it sounds amazing. I'm really interested in seeing if the samurai can deflect these bullets. I know he can deflect bullets, but I don't know if he can deflect these bullets, because there's probably gonna be a lot of them. Just like there could be a lot of samurai. Oh. Yeah, cheerleaders are expensive. I could probably get like 100 samurai, but I don't really want to lag the game. I get the feeling she's gonna do a good enough job lagging the game as it is. I mean, is she even reloading? Wait, what? What is even? It was spinning so fast that it went Super Saiyan. You couldn't even see that it was moving. She was just constantly firing, but the propeller motion of it just kind of pulled her down and then up and then... I need to watch that again in slow motion. It was too quick for the human eye. Thank you. I was gonna say, can we please stop parading around the cheerleader? The war's over. We're gonna get rid of the samurais this time and just put down a couple of meat balloons in the hopes that they'll absorb some of the damage rather than deflect it back. Because I really don't want anything impeding my view of whatever is happening over here. Like normally, she would fire and then spin. She wouldn't be able to fire again until she spins, but now they seem kind of independent of one another. She just spins and fires whenever, and it looks like the gun has a mind of its own. It wants to go on a walk or something like that, and she's trying to wrangle it. She's got both hands on the trigger, and even then she's having trouble standing up straight. It's also spinning through her sometimes. Yeah, this is a complete mess. Oh, there they are. I didn't think you guys would actually survive that, but prove me wrong. I guess I'll just give you your moment of fun with the cheerleaders. From the back on, that could definitely be perceived as dirty. They do this kind of weird, gyrating hip shimmy. I'm not really sure I appreciate that. Keeping with the cheerleader theme, how about we try the biggest tornado, being Blackbeard with a whole lot of cheerleaders. Is that real? I can't remember if that's a thing or not. We know that the Mace Spinner and the Lady Red Jade and the Da Vinci tank can turn into tornadoes. I can't remember whether or not Blackbeard can. Or if I've even tested that before. Like, he doesn't really spin all that much, does he? It's about as much as Lady Red Jade does, I suppose. I'm gonna try kicking a tornado. That's about as dumb as you would expect from this game, right? I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford nearly as many of these as I would want, but in all reality, we're either gonna be able to kick it or we're not. I guess we'll find out. He does turn into a tornado, and a big one! So, I probably relearned something today. There's a good chance I did already know that. I just forget so much about this game. We actually did manage to kick the tornado. Huh. I kind of figured that kicking air was just an easy, stupid idea, but prove me wrong again. Looks like we're about to get shelled by artillery. 2 ballistas, 2 catapults, 2 Gatling guns, 2 Hwachas, 2 cannons, 2 bomb cannons, and I'm assuming that they probably want 2 pumpkin catapults as well. They've been adding stuff to this game for so long that it's hard to remember just how much there is. Like, putting it into perspective, there is a lot of artillery here, and a wide variety. We've got to deal with explosives and cannonballs and arrows and boulders and pumpkins and bullets. Like, I kind of just want to cheese this the first time around. I'll give it an honest go, but I also just really want to see them turn into a bunch of broken Beyblades that defy gravity. Go ahead, Cupid, do your thing. We all wanna see it. Okay, well, we lost a few Cupids there, but I've only ever done it to like 1 or 2 at a time. I've never seen them like commingle and make a floating ball. You see, this is what happens when the rider tries to bang the thing that it's riding. The two are just trying to get inside one another, and it creates infinite energy, essentially. You know, if we could strap an engine to that, we would never need to use gas or coal ever again. I hope they never patch this out. This is too funny. Maybe there we go. I was gonna say, that guy's firing off one too many bullets for me to be comfortable. We lost quite a few Cupids there. If I were to fight this fairly, what would I do? Probably use Deadeyes in the back, because I get the feeling they might be able to one-shot siege units. I could use something like the Ballista, but I don't really want to use siege units against siege units. It doesn't seem all that fair. I kind of want to beat them with good old-fashioned normal units. Okay, normal is a bit of a stretch, especially when I'm going to be using the Cactus, but you guys get what I mean. I think the Cactus is pretty immune to what's on the other side of the battlefield. We could even use a couple of wobbly horses, because siege units do not like being touched. They do not want you getting right up in their face, and that is what we're gonna do. Okay, yeah, I like this. I think this should work really well. If anything, they're probably gonna end up shooting each other pretty quickly. Okay, we lost a few wobbly horses and a few cacti, but I think the Deadeyes are making quick work of things. It's hard to tell what exactly the horses are doing. They just kind of rub up against stuff and move them around, but it means they can't aim at us, so it's a really strong strategy. Can Cupid use the arrows on another Cupid and make it fall in love? That's a good question. Again, I feel like that's the kind of thing that I may have tested very briefly in passing, but I can't remember, and I'm very interested in finding out, so I am gonna do 10 Cupids on 10 Cupids, and there's something about starting a diaper orgy that does not sound appealing, but to each their own, okay? As long as you're not doing anything that hurts anybody else, then I guess you could just float around and hump one another all you want. That was weird. They actually died. They humped each other to death. Oh, and there's this very loud kissing. They're kissing each other to death. It's a 1v1, holy crap, that headshot. That guy's not gonna be loving anyone. That's a closed casket funeral. Send a unit to space, but take control of the astronaut. I don't understand how I haven't tried that before. That's ingenious. That is hands down one of the best recommendations I've had in one of these videos. Like, I'm gonna send a wobbly horse into space, but can I become the wobbly horse? Wait, what? Oh, I am the horse! Oh no, my rider! Oh, what? I think I was reincarnated as a tree. Listen, I'm no MLG Buddhist, but I kind of figured that reincarnation would take a while. Apparently not. I don't really want to live out the rest of my life as a tree. I want to fire something else into space. You guys know I had to do it to him. This time, I'm gonna try to keep my eye on the land. I wanna see how far into space we actually get. It turns out I need to be pretty quick with this because there isn't a whole lot of time. I was reincarnated as a bird this time. Real quick, we didn't even get to see space. Hey, this is my strumming turf, get out of here. That's what happens. You show up on my strumming turf and I bury my ukulele in your butthole. Let's try that again, except for this time we're gonna be a little bit less liberal with the rockets. In all reality, I might need like 2 to send him into space, not 200, but I mean, it's way funnier this way. I just need to be lightning quick and then Mission accomplished. Oh, that was a quick re-entry. Did I reincarnate as grass? It's so fast. You go from 0 to 100 instantly. You can see the world disappear and then boom, you're a lawn. Just let it be known you guys were the ones who sent me down the NASA rabbit hole again, and once I start, I really have a hard time stopping. I don't think we've ever seen this one before. I don't know why I wouldn't have thought to send a ship into space. It seems like the best idea because if the rockets actually hit the boat, then we should get 3 astronauts. Not sure which one I'm gonna be, but I guess there's only one way of finding out. Oh, what is happening? What? Am I dead? Oh, I reincarnated as dirt this time. I hate this so much. I just want to go to outer space and not die. I gotta watch this again in slow motion, not taking control of something to see what exactly is happening. Like, the missiles should hit, and then, yeah, you go to space. Except the astronauts don't necessarily come with. Interesting. Who would have thought that they didn't have any seatbelts in that boat? Last one, I promise, then we'll move on to more comments, but I really need to see what a UFO looks like from the inside, without the risk of being probed or anything like that. If anything, I'm gonna be the one doing probing. And I've got it set up on top of the castle, so it's got a bit of a head start, and it should go straight up, rather than kind of on an angle, like what they normally would. Just need to figure out how to take control of this thing. I would assume that I need to become the master himself. All right, Da Vinci, buckle up! Holy crap, that's a lot of rockets in my face! Did that work? Wait a minute, it didn't die. Right, we're good. Da Vinci is fine. The tank is gyrating a little bit, but that's probably from the G-force of returning to Earth? Whoa. Did I actually make a UFO? Oh, yeah, we're alive in there. We're just not really steering on course. Okay, we may have missed the planet. We missed the planet. Can we, oh no, we don't have a top. The top kept on going. We turned it into a convertible tank. All right then. That was wishful thinking, I suppose, but I still love the fact that I can send myself into space now. I really just returned to Earth to face the Yeet crew. 10 dragons, 10 longships, 10 bank robbers. Well, that definitely is a fitting name. You gotta give them that. I think I want to break out the clams. You know, it's been a while since we've seen anything from the Clam Jam, and I get the feeling they would have an absolute field day with all of these single-shot projectile units. What are you gonna do, throw a safe at my clam? I don't care. My clam gets smashed all the time. Don't take that out of context, come on now. Oh, this is gonna get a little choppy. Yeah, we might need to watch this in slow motion. Even slow motion is choppy. There is so much happening on screen. So much money and so many flying boats and so many clams. They made a wall of safes to try to hide behind, but it's not gonna work. Or it's not gonna work well, maybe. Looks like a lot of the clams are having a hard time figuring out how to get over there. Are they gonna breathe fire or not? Because if they don't, they're gonna have a real bad time. I mean, I would imagine, oh. Is that one little burp of flame? Oh, there we go. Okay, some of them are finally going. So do they not want to torch the clams? They're only gonna go for the clam tossers? Why are you guys not tossing anymore? You should not have to feel the lick of flame before you decide to get to throwing again. Come on, guys, you gotta be kidding me. Don't lose to dragons, they're so stupid. There we go. There's the clam wave number 2. Hopefully they'll manage to find their way over here. There's just so much crap on the ground that they have trouble. They're not exactly known for their land mobility. Yeah, I think that's working. We're gonna get all the dragon maidens clams. Just shut up. There's a lot of fire for the allied team. How are you guys doing? A little scorched? Just a touch? Okay. This is actually growing quite concerning. Are we good for regular speed now? Yeah, this isn't too bad. It's pretty bad, but I think the clams are eating them from the inside out. Yeah, I'm not seeing too many living dragons, probably just a couple of maidens trying to hide underneath the corpses, and we got plenty of clams left. Nobody ever beats the clam jam. It's just such a stupid unit. For $500, the fact that you could summon an army, there are so many of them on screen at once. And like, they don't even necessarily die to fire all that easily. Hey, where did you come from? Wait, who's this guy? What, you should have died a long time ago. Oh my God, I might as well be just playing this through PowerPoint, come on. Please, don't make me draw a sketchbook of tabs and just flip through it for my camera. Like, there we go, finally. I'm gonna eat the last few survivors, I guess. It's time that we finally return to the Church of the Wobbly Horse. 5 healers, 5 lassos, 5 jousters, 5 cavalry. I'm not a big fan of the fact that those priests aren't horses, but I guess this is a very inclusive church. Now here's the thing about the Church of the Wobbly Horse. It is something that I have been dealing with for years, and yet I can't remember what their weakness is, or if they even have one. I'm just constantly guessing. I mean, other than Cupid, we know what Cupid is gonna do. And clearly we wanna see it because it's never gonna get old. Again, I'm not even sure what it's gonna be like with this many horses, or the priests. Are the priests gonna try to touch the horses? Because that wouldn't be okay. Oh, what? That's not good. So even when you make the horses fall in love, their flailing can take out your units? They're dangerous all the time. Oh my God, it's mayhem in the streets. There are horses stuck on railings and Cupid is completely bone zoned. I thought for sure the horses were gonna get dumpstered there, but apparently not. Apparently I need the help of a god. A god that I'm gonna park on this roof and hope is smart enough to stay up there. Yeah, please don't jump down, Artemis. Please, just please, that's really all I've got. I'm gonna try that, and then I don't have a whole lot of money left. We're gonna need something cheap. Why don't we try to kick a horse? Yeah, you know, we've been kicking stuff all day, and it worked for tornadoes, so maybe it'll work for a horse, and I can afford a few of them. Maybe we do a little something like this and you guys won't all get run over, or at least at once. Just try to keep an eye out for the arrows because it is gonna start raining any second now. Nope, Artemis is gonna jump down and break her dumb little legs before getting run over. All you had to do was hang out up there and not have one arm twisted around your back. The horse did that to you, didn't it? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Why can't units just stand still? Why do range units feel the need to walk up to their melee enemies? I know it seems strange to say, but it feels like Artemis didn't do a whole lot there. I don't know what it was, but for some reason the Taekwondo really just did a lot of work. I mean, maybe I could help them out a little bit with some other unit? What if we try something like Vlad? I don't know if that extra long telephone pole of his would make a difference. Usually it would, that's what you use against horses, but not these horses. Regular horses don't quite wobble that way. He also has a hard time, and he hits people with them like bats, rather than, you know, letting them impale themselves. Is just useless. But you see, we've got quite a few Taekwondo units left. They're actually doing it. They managed to kick the horses. Come on, guys, you got this. They've actually got this. I'm kinda dumbfounded. Why can you kick horses sometimes? I'm just gonna leave it. It's a win. It's a full-blown technical win. Big bro, they're bullying me. 1 hobbit, 1 ice giant. Well, bad news for you, little bro, because I've seen this before and I get a good feeling as to what's about to happen. You're gonna get worn like a jock strap. I hope you did some stretches this morning. That's it. Focus on the big one. We want him to give all the love. It's just that dive in. It's so aggressive as he grinds him along the ice. Oh, I feel like I should be censoring this right now. Should we look? Oh, I want to look away. He's buried in his giant taint. Is he dead yet? No, he's really going. What a trooper. They are gonna have the most medium-sized babies ever. Do you think the hobbit's the girl? It's hard to tell. Are there female hobbits? I can't even remember. I sure hope not. Their fuzzy little feet would terrify me. Oh, he's going into some weird Karma Sutra positions now. He's got his knee behind his head and stuff like that. I think the Hobbit is spent. Yeah, he's not even reacting to the arrows anymore. All right, well then, I don't know how many arrows it's gonna take to kill this guy off, but I feel like that was a victory all around anyway. I'll try to face them normally, just for the sake of it. I've actually had my eye on Chuko Nu all episode because it's been a while since we've seen them. As far as I can remember, they were updated because when they were introduced, they weren't quite accurate. It was something about their fire rate or the crossbow that they were holding. I can't remember, so I'm kind of interested in seeing what they do now. Okay, so they fire a whole bunch of shots. They killed the Hobbit, but they didn't kill the important one. The one with the big googly eyes. What are you shooting at, dude? Shoot higher! Oh, God. You deserve this. Yeah, you guys had this coming. How about we try a little Gatling gun action? Because we can afford 3 of them, and then combined, they should be able to get up to a decent enough speed to push this thing back. I'm pretty sure once they get shooting fast enough, they should kind of ricochet. Make this guy start to dance. Oh, nope, nope, definitely not. Is little bro gonna finish off that one? No, he was taking too long. The giant just punches through them. Like, as soon as his fist touches, they detonate. No more screwing around. We're gonna finish this one off right. We'll use the ballista and we'll use just a couple cheerleaders. We don't even need that many, I don't think. Maybe like that? Yeah, I'm only using like half as much money, but I'm pretty sure all we need is one good shot or a couple. I keep forgetting quite how resilient the giant is. Wait, how many shots was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ballista shots. Do they make you beefier or am I forgetting something? Either way, that's impressive. You know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, guys. Thank you guys so much for all of your recommendations. Honestly, there were thousands of comments on the video and over 1,000 replies on that tweet, which is more than I've ever had. It was completely ridiculous. I had to mute the conversation because my phone was melting, but I really do appreciate it. Like, so much so that I'll probably take more of those recommendations and do another video soon. I don't really need to ask you guys for more of them because they're still out there. I'm honestly not trying to just fish this for follows or for interaction or anything like that, but if you guys want to leave more on this video, then maybe I'll take some from here. Just don't spam them on Twitter. It's like I tweeted out recently, I'm trying to be a person first on Twitter and a YouTuber second, so I'm not really looking for people to yell things at me like play this game or do this in tabs or whatever. I'm just, you know, talking about movies and comics and things like that. But either way, I'm getting off track. If you guys want to see more tabs, as always, be sure to like this video, let me know, and I'll return to see what exactly is up with this frozen Hobbit pretzel. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.